Anyways, who's late? I'm not late. Hi, hello, hello. Okay, let me get some proper music going now. Otherwise, we're gonna all end up in jails. You know, starting with Josh, straight to jail. Okay. Looks like we basically double topped for GV. What an absolute monster, though. I let's go. Let's see. No, 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 no. Um, no. Okay, there we go. uh, don't you guys wish we diamond handed our GV position, guys? Don't you guys wish we held onto that position? You know? Yeah, it does. It does. There are a few names that look good going into the open, so we'll talk about them in a second. Diamond hands. A few things we could have looked at on this one though. I'll go back. And we can kind of study the charts, and then go from there, But like I posted in Discord, you could kind of tell, by the way that it was running into the close, that it was a potential swing, right? I think we posted that like at the end of the day, like it looks hot, but you should probably sell some and then do whatever you want to do with the rest, right? PSTV looks nice as well. That's another one I want to keep an eye on. SCNX has also been interesting this morning. Yeah. SCNX. For some reason, that one isn't showing up for me though. I wonder why. Okay. Yeah, I like the way this one looks as well. I'm just not sure why it's not showing up on my watch list scanner. That's interesting. Okay, anyways. Yeah, PSTV looks like it maybe wants to go back down and retest the that 50 cents. Right? And then AGMH is the other one that looks good too. AGMH looks like it's finally crossing back above the 200 EMA, which is good. Interesting. There we go. Perfect. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Luna, good morning. Jeremiah, good morning. Tesh, good afternoon, evening. Yeah, right, Tesh. D, good morning. AJ, good morning. KITT, yeah. Lion, good morning. Muncie, good morning. Josh, good morning. Onions, good morning. Maxo, Ayo, Mike, good morning. Getting yeah, a little bit of a sell off from that double top in a supply zone for GV. Good morning, Jay. Two Jays. M, good morning. Ryan, Ayo, did you sell and get back in, Ryan? I feel like you did. Bus, good morning. Story, good morning. Devin, good morning. Good morning, John. Good morning. Am I missing anybody? Lizzie, good morning. Patricia, good morning. A, good morning. Jericho, stay green, please, not greedy. Marla, good morning. Bob, good morning. Shoy, good morning. Shafman, good morning. Regina, good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm not even gonna bother looking at like the markets, like the S&P and stuff, and BTC. I think BTC looks good because they have, like a potential catalyst tomorrow. But SPY looks nasty, right? One day up, one day down. So I'm not even gonna bother looking at that. Just gonna focus on, scalpies and momentum stocks. Jordan, good morning. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. One of my other screens is acting up. Okay, perfect. Let's go, let's go. So yeah, let's see what GV does, right? Okay, I'm gonna scroll all the way back to yesterday, and then we can kind of look and go from there. But KITT, yeah, KITT. I'll not sure why I don't have it up here already, but anyways, let me put it on the watch list. There goes AGMH, really pushing now above the 200 EMA, which is nice. Your next resistance is right between 19 and 20, so just be aware of that. But that's a nice push though. And then KITT, yeah, not bad, not bad at all. Perfect. No, that's a scam. So yeah, any of those Blaze accounts that send you a message and they have a period at the end of the name, that's not me. Anyway, welcome back. Welcome back, Doche. Welcome back. Uh, exactly. Uh, perfect. Do, 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 do. La, 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 la. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I just saw. Miss Lola, good morning. King, good morning. Wink, good morning. Doche, welcome back. Samuel, hello, hello. So let's go back and look at GV, just just for funds, right? For fun, right? So yesterday we posted a signal for GV, right? This was the signal, right? Again, the signal was we're taking GV, we're getting into GV between $2.20 and 2.10, right? With the stop loss at, again, that was fixed because it was supposed to be 209, not 109. That would be a lot of violence, right? So entry between 220 and 210, basically, that's what we wanted to take, right? So let me go back to yesterday, which, looking at that now, that became the best entry we've ever taken potentially, right? Because look at this. I think we said that in the morning when we were dipping, right? Hey, we're looking for an entry on the way down to this level, right? The reason we're looking for this range was because this was the breakout, right? If you look to the left hand side, this is really the last breakout, right? We mentioned this so many times like, hey, you want to make sure that you always pay attention to that last breakout, especially coming into the open, like that pre market high, because it usually gives you the perfect retest zone. right? But you also want to give it a little bit of room in like below in case of like liquidity, right? So the reason why we went all the way down to 210 is because of these wicks at the bottom, right? Like you can kind of see that consolidation. So again, between 220 and 210, right? The low of the day on this wick at the bottom here, that's 211, right? So honestly, you could have bought this thing at any point if you wanted to and kept that 209 stop loss. And it happened so many times. Like the entire day, it stayed right above that signal we sent out, right? Like it just kept testing and testing. And I've also said this so many times on stream, right? As long as the stock stays above the 200 EMAs, it has a chance, right? Where's the 200 EMA? That's this white line, right? And it stayed above that 200 EMA and then eventually it took off, right? And then it ran to $2.90 and then came back down to retest the 200 EMA again, right? And now the part that's key is the run into the close, right? That thing cooked into the close. We've also said this multiple times. If you're going to hold a stock overnight, if you're going to swing a stock, that damn thing better be moving into the close. It better be showing you signs of like running into the close, right? That's the one swing signal, isn't it? And that's exactly what this thing did. It ran into the close and then it dipped a little bit and then broke out and then said thanks guys, goodbye, and then played around, right? And then ran again into the end of like again. Another thing we mentioned is if you're going to swing it overnight, it has to be performing at the very end of after hours, right? That's exactly what it was doing, right? So if you're trying to study a chart in terms of like, oh, how do I know when to swing a stock, this is a perfect example. It has to perform before the market closes, and it also has to perform at the very 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 end of the very end of like after hours, right? Like this is the end of after hours and people are still buying it, right? And then it just cooks in pre-market, right? So yeah, it's done really well. So congratulations if you played with it, made monies. You sold too early, swung it. It doesn't really matter, right? It's just a good chart to look at as you know as a case study, right? Yeah, right. Ayo, Dan, good morning. Jason, good morning. Hello, hello. So Samuel got in at 208. It never went to 208 unless you got it like in like pre-market. Unless you got it in pre-market, which you might have, Samuel. Alrighty, so that was a good scalpy. PSTV looks interesting again. It's holding above the 200 EMA with a bit of support right at the 200 EMA, right around 50 cents. So let's see if this one can stay above 50 cents going into the open. Alrighty. SCNX is the other one that we like, right? That thing has found a really good double bottom, right? A really good double bottom. Um, at $2.75 right? That was mentioned already in Discord by a few people, right? And now it's pushing into the open, which is nice. So again, we have some good names to be looking at. AGMH was the other one we mentioned, right? So that one is a penny stock. As soon as it broke above the 200 EMA, it was good, right? The volume came in, and then your next resistance, like I mentioned earlier, was right between 19 and 20 cents. It always is, right? So and funny enough, you have a supply zone right there at 1950, which is right between 19 and 20, right? So it's going to need to clear that level at some point and then go back up and test the VWAPs. Alrighty, KITT failed at the top of the SD band supply zone, so we shall see. Hopefully today is good. You know, nice momentums. Don't forget to smash a like, guys. Nice and early if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe if you're new, and all the other fun things already. And question for you guys in the chat: what's your favorite stock going into the open? Uh, agreed. Do 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 do. Yeah, perfect. Do 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 do. Perfect, perfect. Okay, there you go. Wait, that's Acon? My goodness, straight to the abyss, ST. Straight to the abyss. Oof. Okay. Slapped. So favorite names: SCNX, TRNR. Okay, AGMH. Ryan. Why am I not surprised? Anyways, it does look good though, right? So it's going back up to retest that supply zone now. Maybe it's actually going to break above, but AGMH does look good. AGMH. AEON, Jeremiah. Okay, sounds good. You're looking for breakouts, Jason, on PRTS. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. So same names we're paying attention to. Yes. Let's go, Josh. Thank you. Teamwork. Teamwork. Absolutely. Tesla to the downside for you. Oh, you're holding some puts. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, make those monies while Tesla goes down, and then make the monies while it goes up again. Uh Dang. Yeah, that's why holding some of these names after they. Let me pull up some more charts here. Was it an offering ST? I don't know. I haven't looked at that thing. Oof, look at that. Oh my days. Sheesh. And it's still dropping. Was it an offering though? Something else happened there, I feel. And the market just opened. Okay, anyways, so PSTV we just want to see if it can give us a dipski closer to 50 cents. Maybe it won't because it sold off already, right? So again, that thing looks good. Apparently, I mean, according to TradingView, they have earnings coming up today, so that's going to be interesting. But I like the way that looks. Alrighty. GV again is retesting that 200 EMA. We know that 200 EMA has been really important for this stock. So at some point, these guys are going to do an offering at some point, right? They have $600,000 in cash. They're going to want to benefit from the stock going from $1 to $7. They're going to need to at some point. So just be cautious, please and thank you. It looks like most of these stocks are, except for AGMH. AGMH actually popped to 21 cents, almost. Most of these names will be selling off at the open. Like I take my words back. SCNX is like, nope, nope, nope. I gave you your sell off already. Nope, nope, nope. Your next resistance is $3.55 to 360 for SCNX. Alrighty. So that little 10-cent range above 350 is your resistance. Yeah. So here it goes. Here it goes. I think we just tapped 360. Yep. It's like resistance. Let me test it out, and it failed at 360. So that little 10 cents above 350 is a problem, right? So if you look to the left hand side, that's a perfect double top, isn't it? Right, all the way across, perfect double top. So you want to be careful with stuff like that, especially at the open. There is no need for anybody to be rushing. Come see me at 295. Yeah, right. Exactly. There's no need to be rushing at the open into these names. Is KITT. Oof, my goodness, they slapped it. Right? Again, guys, this is why you cannot be jumping into stuff at the open. You just can't. You end up getting yourself in some big troubles. Big troubles. So we like a lot of these names a lot, right? But even yesterday with GV, we waited for the pump and then we waited for the sell off, and then we were like, oh, beautiful. Thank you for the dips, right? So look around, find the dips. Actually, it looks like maybe PSTV gave us that dip to the 200 we wanted, but let's see. Alrighty, so PSTV looks hopeful. GV is bouncing already. Some of these things we're moving back and forth, so we're missing some of them. But GV, that 200 we keep talking about, right there, right? But I'd like to see a higher low, a double bottom, or something on some of these names. Um, but yeah, GV is trying. PSTV is trying. SCNX is still trying to dip and hold that retest of the breakout, right? So so GV yesterday was the break coming into the open. That level for this stock would be like 315. Um, But again, obviously, you like it closer to like the bottom, right? To the bottoms. Acon is halted down. So not that we're interested in this thing. We just wanted to look at it, right? Look at AGMH. That thing said, "Hey guys, I'm going." Ryan, what's your entry on this one? What's your entry on this one? Yeah, AGMH is looking really good. Oof, looking very very good. Damn. See, the only thing that's annoying sometimes though is we get these amazing runs into the open, and you're like, Uh, yeah, yeah. Let's see. Okay, that thing is cooking there. Said thanks, guys. Goodbye. Thanks. Goodbye. Yeah, that's a really nice pop, actually. Thank you for rain. Yeah, I'm staying away from all of that stuff today, Dan. Staying away. Maybe at the end of the week, maybe on Friday, we're gonna get a nice rundown. We actually hold the gains, but SCNX is still playing with the bottoms here, guys. Still playing with the range, right? So there's really nothing that I see that I like about this one yet. Unless again we are dipping, which it looks like we are closer to that $3, and it's consolidating already. And then at some point, it's gonna need to break about 360 if it wants to keep cooking. So AGMH does look really good. SCNX is coming back to a level that we like for potential entry. PSTV needs to consolidate above 50 cents already. That 200 EMA as well, 50 cents. And then GV is coming back, going up and coming back down and retesting the 200 as well, around $6. So again, as long as GV can find a way to stay above that 6 and consolidate above 6, I think it looks fine already. And also, this level with the 200 EMA matches this level right there, matches with this level in pre-market, right? So then that becomes a good bottom, right? So if anybody picked up GV around that price, you're kind of smiling right now because it's giving you that 50-cent pop, right? So there goes GV. Oof. Oh, my days. That thing said, hello. Hello, my name is GV. It stands for, somebody give me a good name. Anyways, at the end of the day, it rhymes with thrust. So that looks good. Alrighty. SCNX is still dipping closer to that 200. So again, right between like $3 and 290. Unless if we get a flash dip to 280, that would be nice. Okay. Back to GV here. GV. If you're holding GV, type in yes in the chat. I'm new to TradingView. My charts look off compared to yours. Candles are short. Mermaid. Yeah, we can talk about that in a bit. So your next resistance, if you look on the left-hand side, potential head and shoulder forming to 680 already. But the main resistance on this thing is really $7. You sold already, Lion? Let's go. Well done. So yeah, just be aware of a potential head and shoulder here. I think again on a name like this, especially this early, you're more so focused on the scalps already. Please and thank you. Not the diamond hands, the scalpies. Yeah, that thing is a line. Did you not see my chart when I folded up? Announces expansion plans with really they got slapped on that news. Interesting. Interesting. PSTV is holding that 200 EMA at 50 cents, which is good, right? So if PSTV can stay above 50 cents, that's good, right? That'd be good. Alrighty. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, did you get Doje? Did you get it? I didn't. Really, it hit 290 though. It hit 290 at the bottom there. SCNX. Dang, if you miss it and it pops from there, oof, you're gonna be pissed. You're gonna be annoyed. So yeah, we ran up and hit the bottom of the supply zone and then came back down. Like I said earlier, again, a name like this, especially now, you want to focus on the scalpies instead than anything else. PSTV is looking beautiful, right? So The annoying part is we have so many names to look at, but again, we talked about 50 cents on PSTV, right? So that 50 cents is behaving like a really nice trampoline zone at the 200 EMA, right? Are you guys noticing a theme? Are you guys noticing something? Like the 200 EMA is becoming like a beauty for all of these names at the open, right? PSTV bounce off the 200 EMA, right? SCNX bounce off the 200 EMA. GV bounce off the 200 EMA. Do I need to keep going, guys? This one never gave us a dip because it was already below the 200 and then broke above and then cooked, right? So. Are we noticing a theme? Well, there's your theme, right? So all of the names that we like, especially when they're that close to the 200 EMA, yes, keep going, Ryan, right? If you're really close to the 200 EMA and you're dipping, sometimes it's better to just wait for it to test the 200 EMA. Might as well, right? Might as well. So now we need some higher lows or we need some breakouts, is what we need. Some higher lows or some breakouts, because not all of these names are going to run, right? They all look the same. They all look so promising. They're not all going to run, though, right? Retail is going to pick one name. The name that breaks above the next high or gives us like the double bottom or the higher low, that's the name retail is going to go to. So I think everybody's looking at this and saying, okay, like which one do we go to? Which one? Because none of them are broken above the highs yet, right? Until they do, everybody's going to be watching them all. Watching them all. Send them all to the moon. Yes, please. Yes, please. Um, yeah, I did. Yeah, exactly. Let us know. Yeah. Also, Mermaid, if you join us in Discord, there's a video that we recorded showing how like I have my charts set up, right? So again, GV is doing a good job of retesting the 200 again for the second time, right? And holding it. So that $6 for GV is really important. Alrighty. I The part that's difficult for GV is that today is the second day that it's running, you know. So at what point does it just say, you know what, guys, I give you more than enough monies, you know? Time for the abyss. So PSTV is still looking really good, right? You do have a double top though at 61 cents. For if you look to the left hand side, right, you have that SD band sitting at 61 cents, a pivot sitting at 61 cents, supply zone at 61 cents, triple top at 61 cents, right? So you have a few issues at 61 cents. So if this thing can find a way to break above this level, then it's ready for more. It looks like it wants to, but it hasn't done it yet, right? So, but that does look good though, right? Again, GV holding the bottom of the chart. Question for you guys in the chat: AGMH is pushing back for that SD band as well. So, yeah, SCNX holding the 200 EMA just doesn't have the volume to break above that supply yet, right? 23 million with $1 billion of investment value. Send it. They're still gonna need monies though at some point. Ryan, are you still in this one? Question for you guys in the chat: of all the names we're talking about, what's your favorite? Which of these names? What's your favorite name so far? So again, GV is trying to push back above that supply zone. I need to zoom out at some point and look at the daily for GV, um, and see where that next major resistance level is at. But I'll do that in a second. I just want to see if we actually break above this 2250 and close above it. Good morning, Teggy. AGMH. Okay, sounds good. So here it goes. 2250 and fail for now. So that level is a bit of an obstacle. There it goes again. You can do it. You can do it. PSTV is still looking good. It just needs to break above that 62 cents, right? But it does look really good. So just needs to clear resistance. And we're failing at 2250 again. So as much as we've been to like 23 cents, 23.30, the level that we're failing to close above is 2250. Ready for AGMH. It does look good though. Alrighty, so there it goes. Maybe this candle will finally close above resistance and cook for you, Ryan. Right? PSTV failing at the same resistance. So sometimes when you're holding a stock like this is not a bad spot to be scaling out. But that's definitely not a spot for you to be getting in, though, right? You wait for a dip or you wait for a breakout. One of the two. You don't go jumping in right there because you're going to cry. And there goes a sell off, right? There's a red candle, 57 cents. So you do not buy at a level like that. If the chart is showing you that it's failing there, don't think you're a rock star, a superstar, rock star hero, right? Don't do it. SCNX is doing really well off the 200 EMA, right? Yeah, perfect. So most of these charts are behaving as they should today, right? So you just have to listen and follow them, right? You just have to listen and follow. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh my days, look at that, right? What do we say? History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes, right? If a stock can do it one time from there to there, guess what? It's going to do it again. It can do it again, right? So watch the 200 EMA again at 52 cents to 50 cents already. At some point, if it wants to cook, it's going to need to break above 62. If it doesn't, it's not ready to cook. Alrighty. Looks like we hit that 2330 again for AGMH. AGMH. GV is still looking really good, right? So we came back down and tested up that bottom twice now. The 200 EMA, the demand zone, twice. But clearly we haven't broken out yet. So we're still finding a lot of resistance. You can kind of see that the algo is pointing to like a downtrend forming. So I'm sure that's going to be an obstacle too. SCNX. SCNX. Yeah, any of these names, if you pick them up the 200 EMA this morning, you should be green. You should be green. If you've taken a scalp this morning and on any of these names and you're green, type in yes in the chat. If you've taken a scalp on any of these names and you're green, type in yes in the chat. Yeah. Here we go. 345. Beautiful. Let's go. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it should be yes for most of you. Most yes, 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 yes. Right? Yes, 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 yes. And then scalpies. No diamond hands yet, right? I don't see anything that that's worth diamond handing yet, right? So make sure you're paying yourself on these names. So here comes a retest of the resistance. So 350 to 360, right, for SCNX resistance. So here comes a retest. Just be careful, right? So again, we have our main resistance line up there, but we also see a bunch of wicks. That's why we said like 350 to 360 earlier, right? So just be aware of that level. But the monster sky is full of criminals. Yeah, it really is that. It really is. Buying support, your entries. Yeah, Tegi. Yeah, the more you take positions that are, that have higher probability of like wins, and you have a proper stop loss, the more confidence you have in, the more confidence that builds. The number one reason why people lose confidence in the market is because they jump into positions they have no business being in. So that means you're getting into positions without a plan. So you're FOMOing, and then you end up losing a whole bunch of monies that you shouldn't be losing because you never had a stop loss or a plan in the first place. And then you're like, I lost confidence, right? But again, the key was you got into a position that you most likely like you either like you caught a knife or you FOMOed and you didn't have a stop loss. So then that builds like that panic, like, oh my goodness, every time I get into a position, like I lose a lot of money, right? But that's because there wasn't really a plan in the first place. So you notice how SCNX is failing at that same resistance now, right? It needs to break above it. This one still looks good to me, but it needs to give us a higher low and then a break of 350. But again, like I said, today is not the day to be diamond handing, right? Today is just not the day. When you see resistance, well, maybe consider taking some gains, please. Like, look at that, guys. We went from the top almost back to the bottom on that stock, right? Don't diamond hand. Today is not the day, right? The only stock that looks like that is maybe AGMH, right? Because it's giving you higher lows, like nice higher lows. Here comes the third test of that level, and then GV maybe if you have a really good entry, right? So, dang, AGMH is like, let me cook, please, let me cook, let me cook. Brand new highs of the day. That's up SD band. Let me look at the daily really quickly, guys, and then we can go from there. That daily isn't going to give us anything because we're basically coming from all time lows. So we're not really going to see anything there. The only thing we can maybe see is a 4 hour candle. A 4 hour candle find like resistance at 24 to 25, and then 28 cents, and then 30 cents. But that's it though. So 24 to 25. Okay, that 24 cents makes sense. 25 makes sense, and then 28 cents. Yeah, no, AGMH definitely does look good, right? SCNX, it looks okay to me because we haven't made brand new lows yet, and we're still sitting above the VWAP and the 200, right? GV looks good to me because it's GV, it looks good. PSTV is still playing with that 50 cents, so as long as it stays above 50 cents, there's still a chance. Alrighty, so all of these names are still hopeful. None of them are dead yet, if anybody's wondering. So here comes 24 cents for AGMH. There you go, Justin. So yeah. GV is like, let me cook, guys. I'm not done yet. GV is a beauty. My goodness. A beauty. Is anybody still holding GV in the chat? For a long weekend? What do you guys think? I think that's an amazing idea, Josh. I like it. There goes so GV is testing that ST band, so be careful. I think we mentioned like a potential head and shoulder forming earlier. Yeah. So $6.70 to 680 resistance here. CM, yes, I like it. Story, yes, I like it. You sold yesterday and you're mad at yourself. I know, I know. The whole bunch of people in the same boat. But again, it is what it is, right? So yeah. So again, resistance at 670, 680 for GV, right? Funny enough, look at what's happening to it. So today is not the day to diamond hands because these charts are clearly showing us like what they want to do, and they're following it really nicely. Following really nicely. So that head and shoulder at $6.80 is a problem. This thing went all the way there again, and then they slapped it back down, right? So just make sure that it stays above $6 if you're in a position. Please and thank you. AGMH, like I said, this one looks like the only one that is worth potentially diamond handing for now. But again, make sure you're moving your stop losses up or taking gains on the way up, right? 24 to 25 is your next resistance there. I know, right, Bradley? Can you imagine? I know, yeah. Josh was. We were talking about this yesterday in Discord, right? And we just kept sitting below $2, below $3, and we were like, "Come on, Josh, call somebody, call somebody." And then Josh sent that GIF, and then the stock said, "Oh, oh, hello, then let me cook." And we never saw $3 again. So you can say thank you to Josh, for calling the FBI. Anyways, AGMH looks really good. It just made brand new highs there. Ryan, congratulations. Well done. There it goes, 24.50. So that 25 cents is coming. It is coming. It is coming. If you're still holding AGMH, type in yes in the chat. No, 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 no. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, so yeah, 25 cents. Ryan, yes. Marla, yes. I like it, guys. Congratulations. High fives. Well done. Congrats. Love it. Yeah, just make sure again, just make sure you're moving your stop losses up, right? Look at that, 26 cents, guys. Oof. My goodness, look at that spiky spike. Beautiful. Beautiful. That thing said 25 cents, no match for me. That thing slapped 25 cents. Right? Can we go to 28 cents now? See, the beauty of this is that it's coming from like all-time lows, right? So potentially has more room to the upside. You know what I mean? Like when we looked at that daily, right? We were coming from like, look at that, 26. Oh my days. Oh my days, AGMH. Oh my days. Oh my days. Ooh wee, 27 cents, guys. Can't stop, won't stop. Again, make sure you're moving your stop losses up though, right? Make sure you're not just, make sure you're moving your stop losses up. To let's see. Actually, here we go. 27 cents broken. If you look at that daily, the 4 hour chart, your next resistance is 28 cents. Right? So 28 cents is your next resistance. And if we break above that level, it's 30 cents. Alrighty. That thing said, Justin, you want to get in? I give you a break of 25 and then boom skis. Did we say this was the only stock worth diamond handing, guys? Did we say that? Did we say it? We did. Unbelievable. Anyways, the reason for that is because again, it's giving you higher lows, like it's behaving like a proper stock. Higher low, higher low, higher hello, higher hello, right? Yeah, maybe 28 to retest 25, right? 25 to 24. So again, 28 was that level on the day on the 4 hour time frame. So like if I switch over to the 4 hour time frame, you're gonna see this candle on the left hand side, right? Look at the last time it had a big daily candle or a big 4 hour candle. Where did it go to? Right to that white line, right? 28 cents. So that's gonna be the next major level to break above if it wants to run again. Alrighty, for AGMH. Yeah. Yep. Momentum sky, right? So if you focus like on the reason for stock running, you're gonna miss out on a lot. We played with so many stocks that like are running, but they shouldn't be running, right? Let me see. So GV looks good. Like look at GV, guys. GV is going back for that 680, right? So GV will probably break above 680 at some point, maybe, maybe. So yeah, it needs to clear 680 and then go for $7. So if you're still holding GV, it looks good. As long as GV stays above the 200 EMA, the demand zone, $6, you're fine. Alrighty, so that looks good. SCNX is just playing around with that $3 we talked about at the 200 EMA, right? Again, the volume will most likely rotate on these names. Like people are going to make money in one name and then go to the other name, right? PSTV hasn't done anything, but it's just sitting at 50 cents, right? And then, yeah. So that 28 cents was kind of nice for AGMH. You canceled your stop loss? Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, let's see if we can stay above 24 cents. For break. I see. I see. I see. Some profit taking. I wonder now though that this thing is dipping a bit if the volume will rotate somewhere or people are just gonna buy the dipskis. Huh? Buy the dipskis. Back to 25. Again, don't forget to smash the like, guys, if you haven't already, please and thank you. I would really appreciate that. Take a second and hit the like. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat from Nightbot and come join us in Discord. Guess what, guys? We just keep failing at 680, right? So sometimes when the chart says, "Hey, I have resistance at this level," it's very important. So these candles really need to close above that if it wants to run. Like really need to close above. That's a lot of resistance there. SCNX, I don't know if anybody's buying this at the 200 EMA, but it's holding that $3, right? Doche, did you get in? It's hit 295 like twice now. right? So if you did, you should be green on your position, right? And then AGMH is trying to curly curls there, trying to curly curls. So at the very least, though, most of the names we talked about, at the very least, feels like it. At the very least, most of the names we talked about coming into the open have given opportunities, which is always a good thing. So, whichever of the names you picked, you should be making monies. Should be making monies. Mm. Come on, there we go. Nice little dip in curls. Jacob, are you in AEON? You have a question? Let me know. They just slapped GV, guys. They slapped it, right? History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. When you see resistance sometimes, maybe consider, right? Consider taking those gains, right? Maybe. Uh, Here we go. So that is GV. And you know what's happened? It's halted down. They slapped it and then halted it down. Maybe the money's gonna go to SCNX now though, right? Or AGMH. AGMH is pushing back for the to the upside. The money is rotating. So again, I'll keep reminding you guys, this is until we get something that goes crazy, this is not the market to be diamond handing, right? Again, AGMH is a little bit different, maybe, right? But for the most part, like this is not the market to be diamond handing. When you see resistance, take some gains, take some monies, take some gains, right? So when a stock is constantly telling you that it has resistance there, scale out. Alrighty, scale out. You're gonna have regrets when it breaks out and leaves you behind, but at the same time, this is just not the market for it. Anyways, there goes the SCNX looking good. So that was a beautiful double bottom off the 200 EMA, right? And the SD band. I wonder if we're gonna get back all the way up to that 350 again. I hope we do, but we shall see. Okay, we're back to 27 cents, guys, on AGMH, right? So AGMH is the only stock to diamond hand. Why? Because it's given us like reasons to, right? Like it's dipping, but it's giving us higher lows. Perfect scalp. There goes 29 cents, guys. Ooh, wee. If you're still in AGMH, type in yes in the chat. Spy calls? Just kidding. No, I'm not looking at spy. I'm not looking at spy. I don't want to hear anything about spy. No, 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 no. I mean, are you thinking about spy calls, Jax? If that's the case, I'll take a look. Just for you. Um yeah. Monies, you got out at 28 cents. Congratulations. This is beautiful, isn't it? 170%. Oh, you wanted to make me look? Not today. Nope, not until I have more monies to buy dipskis. If I don't have monies to buy dipskis, there's no point for me to look. Or unless options maybe, but it's done in the yeah, exactly, Dan. So there's no need for me to be looking. Anyways, that 28 cents might be a magnet for a second, and then we're pushing for 30 cents. Right? Right. So look at this though, right? The reason we've been saying like, oh, this one looks okay for diamond hand. When I say diamond hands, guys, I'm kidding, by the way. Just so you know, right? When I say diamond hands, I'm kidding, right? What I'm trying to say is it's one of the ones that looks the best, but you should still manage your position on the way up, right? Still manage your position, take profits whenever you want to, move your stop loss up, right? Marla, congratulations, by the way. Make sure you put that stop loss back in there, right? But again, it's giving us nice higher lows, right? Very nice higher lows. It just needs to consolidate above 28 cents now. because that was the next resistance, right? And if it can, then it's ready for more. Alrighty. You grab some SPY calls at the open. SPY calls. How the hell do you like? I don't get that. Like, how do you pump the markets up, 1% and then gap it down 1% the next day? How? On no data, no news is my question. So you can kind of tell like the markets need a proper catalyst. All of this like Trump delay 1 month, back the next month, delay 1 month, it's just not it, you know. I wonder what Biden is doing, guys. I'm just wondering, Does anybody ever wonder what he's doing? Like, is he enjoying vacation now, eating ice cream? Anyways, again, 28 cents is a problem. We knew that already, right? So until we can consolidate about 28 cents, we're not quite ready for that 30 cents. Alrighty, so for now we wait. SCNX is looking really good though, right? I don't know if anybody's playing with this one. This one's looking really good. So that next resistance is all the way up there, right? The only obstacle now I think is we have all of this supply there. So clearly that's going to be a bit of an obstacle. Okay. Yeah, so that supply zone, right? It's a problem. 310, yeah. That supply zone there. So the closer you get to 350, the more resistance it has. You know? Acon, dang, look at that. Mine is 84% lion. Oof. Buy the dip? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't buy the dips on that thing. KITT looks like it's finding a double bottom for anybody that was watching this. It looks like it's finding a double bottom at a dollar to $1.10. So GV still holds it down, guys. So let's see. PSTV really hasn't given us anything. Another one of these examples, right? Look at that triple top. Again, history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. 3 times abyss, right? So today is not the day, unless you're playing with AGMH. Today is not the day to be taking unnecessary risks. Righty? Unnecessary. Ah. Spy said, nope, Josh. Nope, nope, nope. Uh, 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 uh. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Good. So yeah, that 28 cents is going to be a big obstacle for AGMH if it wants to cook. I kind of have a feeling that SCNX isn't done yet. That thing is giving like GV vibes, but we'll see. We'll see what it does. We shall see what it does. Too bad there's a massive supply zone there, but we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, again, when you see major resistance like this, you should be like scaling out, moving your stop loss up. You should be doing something on AGMH, please. Okay. You don't want to just sit there and get in at 20 cents and then let it go back to 20 cents. So if we can maintain higher lows, though, that's always what you're looking for, right? Like when we pump and then we dip, you just want to see higher lows. If that's the case, you're fine, right? Like when we go up, we come back down, we create a low right there. When we go back up, we come back down, we create a higher low. That's what you want to see as the day goes on for this thing, right? Again, we go up, we come back down, we create higher lows. We go up, we come back, we create higher lows. If at some point we create lower lows, then we know we have a problem. Cool. Cool. And if you notice, like it's bounced off the kernel and the 20 a few times this morning already, right? So look at the red line with the green line underneath, right? It's bounced off that level a few times. That's exactly where we're kind of sitting at right now. So it's going to need to start curling at some point here. That this is the perfect time to buy everything. uh, yeah. Jim Cramer. As I saw Jim Cramer the other day, like one of like the segments, right? And I was like, damn, like this dude talks really fast. and I know Dan's gonna end up roasting me. But then like some of the words he was saying, I could not understand. I'm like, damn, why is he talking so fast? I can't even understand him. But then he was trying to say, like this isn't a market crash, right? Because the things that usually align for market crash don't align this time. He was making some sense. I was like, damn, this is different. This Jim Cramer is actually making a little bit of sense. But anyways, so we need to curl off the of the kernel and the 20 here at 20 25.50 for AGMH, or just again maintain those higher lows. Otherwise, they're gonna slap this thing. Otherwise, they're gonna slap it. That's a long haul for GV, isn't it? It's a long haul. KITT is looking good though, right? Double bottoms, KITT. So your next resistance will be that VWAP, right below 120, KITT. KITT. I know some of you guys were looking for this one as a potential swing play, right? You hate the markets, Doche? The question is, do the markets like you? I used to get that question all the time. All the time. What is that? Oh, it made you look unbelievable. Unbelievable, Troy. So, lose monies? Yeah. Now losing monies is good. Exactly, Josh. The markets hate everybody. If that helps. SCNX, like I said, this one doesn't feel like it's done yet. SCNX, but there goes AGMH, right? Bit of a dipski there. That line is right, but okay, it needs to be right there. But again, guys, if we look at the 4 hour chart, right, for AGMH, we already knew this level would be a problem, right? Right around 28 cents, right? So now that we've gone from 28 cents to 24 cents, that shouldn't be like a massive, massive surprise, should it? Right? Take profits on the way up, put a stop loss on the way up, right? Don't let your monies go back to the abyss, please, right? To leave for work yesterday? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's unhalted and still getting slapped, right? Usually, again, when a stock is halted down, it usually drops more. So you might have a bit of support at 550 though. 550, 560. If you look to the left hand side here, there's a bit of congestion right there, and then breakout, right? So that level might kind of align right there. So 550 to 560. But again, if you want to be safe, you might want to wait for some consolidation. Some consolidation. Is anybody in SCNX? Yeah, exactly, Troy. How do you get into Discord again? What membership do you have, Trick? You have to have the right membership. And then I'll send you the link in the chat. If you don't, then just upgrade to Legend. Oh yeah, Chris, you're in at 310, right? So that's a good entry. Do you have a stop loss in there? Yeah, again, the only downside to this is you have all of these wicks at 335. So there's a lot of resistance there. Like a lot, a lot. A GV says no thanks, right? That again, this is why you want to make sure you wait for consolidation. If it's not consolidating, don't catch a knife. Otherwise, the knife is gonna go right through you, and then we're gonna pick you up from the emergency. Anyways, KITT, there's that 120. 120, 120, 120, and then AGMH. Let's see if we can stay about 2350. Wasn't 2350? Interesting. Due to the wicks you saw it earlier. Oh, okay, yeah. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Like if you're in a stock and you notice that it's stalling like right there for like forever, honestly, sometimes like just take the monies, right? It might only be 20 cents, right? But just take it. Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of stalling at 335. I still think it's okay for now, but yeah, that's a lot of stalling. AGMH. I don't think AGMH is done yet either, right? So All I'm trying to say is there's nothing wrong with like seeing resistance and selling it at 28 cents and then coming back in cheaper, you know? Because what that's done is you've locked in some gains higher, and then now, let's say you sold this thing at 28 cents, right? And you sold at 28 cents, and then you got back in at 25 cents, right? Well, it's better than keeping that position and having it go from 25 from 25 cents all the way back down to 23 cents, or to 20 cents, right? You at least have a little bit of cushion there from the gains. You know what I mean? Some cushion from the gains. Ryan is like, leave me alone. I don't care. I'm in a diamond handed. uh, yeah. So there goes a bit of a bounce. Yeah, AEON is looking good, isn't it? AEON. I think a few of you guys mentioned this one in the chat this morning. Yeah, that looks good. It's also formed like some nice higher lows. You don't want exactly. uh, Grim? No, I'm not gonna do that. Unbelievable. Are you on stream, Grim, or let me know? SCNX. Come on, SCNX. SCNX really does have like that GV vibe, doesn't it? It's like it's not going anywhere. It's frustrating you, but it's not crashing either, right? Like it has that vibe. There goes the retest of 330 again, right? Like it just sits there and then it just plays games with you. It goes up, it comes back down, and then cooks. Well, I mean, with stuff like that, it's usually better to like not jump in. You're better off waiting for it to come back to the bottom of the range, make sure that it's holding or break out, right? When it's sitting at the resistance, as much as we have vibes, we don't get paid to have vibes, do we? Right? So you're better off waiting for the breakout for confirmation or wait for the bottom of the range with a stop loss, right? So it can give us all the vibes we want, but it also needs to do a few things. Hi, I see no news. Anything? No. So again, what you have to remember, Dimitri, is whether a stock has news or no news, when it's moving, all that matters is the volume, right? So again, whether a stock has news or no news, the most important thing is the volume, right? So when people see a stock that's performing, they don't care whether it has news or not. They're gonna go for more, right? If a stock is looking good like this one was, right, and looking really good, guess what? People are just gonna buy it. Also, it's a penny stock. Right, so penny stocks are always going to have way more volume. Why? Because my $1 can buy 3 shares of this stock, right? 4 shares of this stock. Whereas if I can only buy one share of another stock. So right away, that's already multiplying the volume of that stock. Alrighty. So penny stocks will always have way more volume. I mean, yeah, you're right. Like this thing is almost at 400 million in volume already. And we're only like like 30 minutes in, 45 minutes in, and there's 400 million of volume already, right? That's pretty impressive, isn't it? But again, people can buy 4 shares of this, right? And less of other stocks, you know? So, uh, so it looks like we're consolidating a little bit here at 2350, right? At the bottom of the SD band there. At the bottom of the SD band. There we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There goes AEON. Is anybody in this one? I know some of you guys are in this one. It looks really good. It looks really, really good. So congratulations if you are in it. Yeah, that's nice. Right? The volume comes in when we break out, right? So as soon as it broke out, everybody was like, oh, virus. Ayo, virus, how are you? AGMH still consolidating. I think needs to get above the kernel. Sometimes the algo acts out and it gives us those straight lines. But I think Rob is working on a fix. So looks like SCNX is coming back down again, isn't it? Right. So this is why I'm saying like it's very important that again we can have vibes that this thing is going to cook, but at the same time you're better off waiting for like the bottom of the range, right? Or you're better off waiting for it to break out. If it's sitting right below resistance, don't go jumping in because you're like, oh my goodness, it has vibes. Oh my god, I'm gonna get paid today on vibes, right? No, you're gonna get entered on vibes, you know. But yeah, so make sure you're waiting for the breakout or you're waiting for the bottom of the range, and then you make your decision. KITT looks good, looking good, pushing into the supply zone. AGMH finally getting back above the kernel if we can stay above it. Yeah, 26 pennies. 26 pennies. We need to start getting some high lows again though, because if that thing turns around and breaks below 23.50, we're gonna go to 20 cents. Promise. Yeah. KITT said, hey guys, I break out. I go to the top of oof. That thing said hello. Did you catch me at the double bottom? If you didn't, suck it. There's another little pivot at the top there. So that's your next range, it seems. What is that? $1.25? Yeah, $1.25. KITT. Uh, let's see. Let me see, Grims. Uh, uh, 580. Okay, there we go. Raven says, thanks for the call out. I was able to get in KITT that double bottom. Ooh, Ravens. Ravens. Let's go. Monies. Good morning, Jason. Yeah, that was perfect, that double bottom there. AG was spamming this one as a potential swing play in Discord. Spam, 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 spam. So that's kind of how like I put it up here. I think Luna also posted it in Discord as well. So 127. 127. Damn, they really slapped SCNX, guys. That thing said, yeah, we don't trade on vibes. Right. Do you guys remember what else? We also said something yesterday about not buying like the first candle on a retest, right? When a stock is getting to support, right? Never buy the first candle, please. Pretty please, right? Because look at this. No consolidation. It's really, really important that you look for consolidation, please. Ready? Please. Every time a stock bounces, I promise you there's a bit of consolidation. Alrighty? Promise. Pinky promise. You know? Like look at KITT, right? Like every time we get to the bottom of range, there's a bit of consolidation. A few candles holding that level is what I mean, right? And if they're not doing that, it's not ready yet. Not ready. Not ready. 94 as a swing play, Andrew. Oof. Monies, Andrew. Monies. Monies. I like it. Monies. Choo. Raven, how's the project coming along? Have you guys done anything else? Doo. AGMH. Yeah, we're gonna need some. We're gonna need to break the downtrend that we're trying to form there. Gonna need to. Do. Do. Interesting. Yeah, the markets are definitely coming back with some violence, but we know that's all. Uh, Dan, are you? Is PA better now? Better. La, 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 la. Perfect. Come on. Kind of looks like everything is sitting in that little weird spot, right? Like waiting for the next boom skis. You are tricks? Woof. More knees. More knees tricks. 10 cents. Congratulations. Yeah, the all-time low for this thing is 8 cents. So that's a really good entry for you. Here we go. AGMH. Marley, you're still in your position, right? 25. Oof, there we go. There we go. Come on now. You can do it. You can do it. Permissions. Yes. Okay, perfect. Right back to the bottom again. There's a good amount of Chinese penny stocks that should pop here soon. Like which one's that trick? Like which? Yeah, come join us in Discord. Bring the money. Bring the money, tricks. KITT still looks good, guys. So Raven still looking good. Some of these names, that are slow and steady like this, honestly, they're sometimes better than chaos. Like it's pretty easy to manage a position like this. Better than the chaos. Is getting started. Okay. In water onto the ground thaws. Okay. Okay, it's April 22nd. Okay, sounds good. And then maybe you guys can take like a road trip or something, Raven. A road trip. Enjoy the openness before you guys are stuck. In the RV. Love it. Yeah, so some resistance at the top of the supply zone there. Yep. $1.29, $1.30 for KITT. Starbucks. It's been a long time since we played with that one. On Acon, Charles. Yeah, Acon looked like it was the last time we looked at Acon. It looked like it was consolidating, right? We kind of joked about that dollar-ish buying the dipskis, but it's still kind of sitting there, right? To me, this is the only time that you take a gamble on a stock, right? Like sometimes people buy some stuff like this, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like when you're catching a knife right here, like what are you doing? Like, are you a magician? Do you like perform in Vegas or something like that? Like, what are you doing when the stock is dropping this fast and you're like, ooh, this is nice, right? wait for that consolidation. Like at the very least, even if you're wrong around this price, you know that the selling pressure has died down a little bit, right? Maybe you have a chance. You can at least make 5 cents, you know. Good morning, Diane. Like you can at least do something here. Why? Because it's sitting there, right? You can say, you know what? This thing is sitting at 105. I'm going to set my stop loss at 99 cents. I'm risking 5 cents. It's not the end of the world, you know? When you're trying to catch a knife from $2 to $1.50 to a dollar, like it's just dropping like that, you're just playing with violence. Charles, that's a really good entry. Very nice. Give me a damn high five. Well done. Congrats. 2,000 shares. I mean, that's nice, right? That is nice. So you're up like what, $400 right now? That's more than some people make at work for the entire day, right? So that is very nice. I say some, right? Uh, okay, there we go. Come on, slow. You know what I mean, right? You know, sometimes you have to make these analogies so people, you know, the virus. Sometimes you have to explain it like that so it sticks, you know. So next time you're about to catch a knife, you're like, no, no, I don't work. I don't work in Vegas, you know. Like this is not what I do. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I just yeah, just sometimes it's yeah, it's a bit scary, isn't it? Like, yeah, it looks like that 28 cents was like, you know, that was the magic level, wasn't it? Right? So we are getting some lower highs now and some lower lows. That's always a problem, isn't it? Always a problem. So again, scale out on the way up, take some gains, set a stop loss, blah 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 blah. Right? You're done for the day line. Did you make your daily goal? Did you hit your profit target? GV again. Look at this, guys. This is what we keep saying, right? It doesn't, you know, it doesn't make sense until it does, right? Like look at GV. Okay, GV is dropping like a tomato rock. Don't ask me what a tomato rock is. It's bloody, is all I know, right? So look at that thing drop like a tomato, right? Why the hell are you FOMOing or trying to catch a knife on a name that's dropping like a tomato, right? You know what what happens when a tomato hits the floor, right? You know what happens? Or like a watermelon hits the floor? Not nice. But then look at what happens when it's hitting a demand zone or like it's consolidating a little bit, right? It's giving you some green candles, maybe. The candles are smaller, it's holding the same level. At least you have a chance. At least you have a chance, right? So there's no need for you to pretend that you work in Vegas because you're gonna get knifed, you know? So please, 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 pretty please, right? 80, not bad, right? At least it's not a tomato knife, tomato rock, you know? Please. Yeah, Acon is giving you some more monies. Nothing crazy, but some more monies. AO Queen. My drop, yeah, there you go. A beefsteak tomato? That sounds amazing. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds good. SB. There you go. $1.30. Acon. Ooh, more monies. You're up to almost $600 now. Tank. Yeah, that's because he's special. Special. Do 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 do. As long as you're green, Luna. As long as you're green, right? As long as you're green, and as long as you're getting out, you know. But again, stick to the plan. Do, 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 do. I think Doge, that thing needs to give you a pop like immediately. Yeah, GB stalling a bit there below 570. And then AGMH. Yeah, it's retesting that. You remember that 2250 breakout level we kept talking about? Like right here? A little bit lower. I'm just gonna put the line there. I'm just gonna drop it there because it really does matter to me. But anyways, see if they can stay above that. Come on, Doge. Pump it already. You out, Charles? Oof, look at that. Yeah, $600, Charles. Congratulations, by the way. Good job. Yeah, look at that. Right? Tomato, 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 splat. Sidewaysness, and then rebound. I like it. Beautiful. Congratulations. Nice. Acon. That thing's like, bye, Charles. See you on the other side. I'm kidding. No, that was a good sell. That was a very good entry and exit. So no regrets. No regrets. Yeah. Doge, you need a pop here. It looks like it's trying to give you one though. Super slow, but trying to. Uh, you're in at 26 cents, Isabella. Do you have a stop loss on this thing? Do you have a stop loss? Let me know. Oof, that thing is getting slapped there. Yeah, do you have a stop loss? Right. Again, did we say earlier, like if we get lower highs, if we break below 25 cents, we're going to 20 cents, right? You don't have a stop loss. Yeah, you might want to put a stop loss, right? So again, we knew resistance was at 28 cents, right? And then we wanted to see higher lows or higher highs, right? And all of that changed around 26 cents. So and then slappity. But again, it's approaching the 200 and the VWAP. This is usually a level. This is usually a level that it finds a base at. So let's see if it can stay above that. So make sure that you alrighty. Uh, 1 second. I think so. Hmm. Okay. Na, 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 na. Okay, perfect. Okay. Josh. Okay. Let me see. Let me find one. Tegi, have a wonderful day at work already. Maybe now that you're gone. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Now that Tegi is gone, ooh wee, something's gonna cook. Yeah, no, for AGMH, watch that view up and the 200 EMA at the bottom there. Alrighty, if it can stay above that, then you have a chance. And then 570 resistance here for GV. Alrighty, PSTV honestly is just that thing looked promising earlier, but then it double topped, triple topped, and then said, "Thanks, guys. That's it for today. Catch you on the other side of the bridge." Right there you go. Doche, you're still in this, right? You still in there? So there you go, right? Let it fall like a tomato. Let it consolidate in the demand zone. At least you have a chance, right? Give yourself a chance, right? Give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. We're gonna need to start chanting this. Give yourself a chance. Don't catch a knife. Give yourself a chance, right? When a stock is falling like this, don't just jump in, right? Let the selling pressure cool down a little bit. Anyways, anyways, TURG Truck True Golf franchise, Tennessee native True Golf. Mm. Come on now, we need something else to break out, huh? Give yourself a chance. Don't catch a knife. Why are you virus? uh, uh, mm, 56% monies. The NQ is all knife all the time. Seriously, especially in this market, Troy. Oof. In this market, it's constant violence. You can't have a moment of peace. You think the markets are going down, and then boom skis, they're cooking. You think we're cooking, boom skis, we're going back up. Like it's just constant chaos. Constant chaos. Mm, yeah. Can we get back to green? You had a nice little pop there. It's at 10 over 10 cents, Doche. 10 cents, that means your profit should be in the green, right? Right, right, right. Dang, Acorn is still slowly creeping up. Oof. $1.50 is going to be the biggest obstacle it's faced so far, though, at the VWAP and thrust. Why did you cancel it, Doche? Why? Why? Oh my goodness. I thought I shared my breakfast burrito with you. Really, Dan? Really? Dang, that looks so good. Why do I like why am I mesmerized by your breakfast? That looks amazing. That looks amazing. You guys want to see Dan's stupid breakfast? I know, right? We really don't want to see it, do we? Yeah, nobody cares, right? I'm gonna show you anyways. Look at the stuff, I'm just minding my own business, and look at what he sends me. Look at this. It's loading. See, the breakfast doesn't even want to show up on stream because it knows. Look at that, guys. Look at this. It's slow, I know, right? Oh, that does look nice. Nice and healthy too. All the classes of food, 28 to 38. Well done, Bus. Well done. Congrats. I like it. Schedule. Yeah, Patricia. Yeah, yeah. Eggs are ridiculous all over the place. Yeah. I. Heyo, Joshy Josh.
Good morning, everybody.
Hello, hello. How are you? How are you?
I am excellent.
Good, good, good. Josh is excited for tomorrow, guys. BTC. BTC is gonna be back to like 95 to 100K.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I wrote a post about it yesterday.
It's a
I don't have.
promise.
I do not have the same degree of confidence that so many other people do. Only because I'm trying to take a very realistic approach to this, and certainly because we have people that count on the things that we put out there. I'm taking a very timid approach, and here's the reason why. We don't have an expectation of this crypto committee actually finishing their work until the beginning of June. So the
Yeah,
fact that they're having this meeting now, the intention, you guys, this is a meeting of the minds. They are genuinely just bringing all of these together to help to understand the structure that the government will need to use to effectively set up a reserve. They're also be taking some ideas on other American crypto assets that the government may want to include in this strategy. So I wouldn't count on getting some announcement on Friday that the reserve has been set up and the
no.
United States is going to spend 10 billion a year or whatever it is. Don't expect any of that tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Time frames. It was a good scalp. Let's go. Some okay scalps this morning, Josh. Some good scalpies. I wonder, you're done? Did you sell that thing, Doche, for break even or what? See? Oh, okay, to drop up the kids. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, 5 cents. Not bad. Green is good. Your kids are gonna be happy. Tesh, don't worry. In 5 minutes, we're gonna be back to 560.
Dude, I can't even get my 565 just for a retest.
uh,
That was nuts, man. I mean, we were right there on breaking down. Like we were just below the line for the breakdown, and it just popped right back up.
yep.
This is the annoying part of the markets, you guys. Like every
Yep.
March, it's like this. We end up sitting on our hands and whining and complaining, just like we are right now.
Exactly. PSTV with a nice little pop there, Justin. Nice pops. I'm sure 54 cents is resistance. 54. Hmm. 54. Yeah, Josh, we spent the last few days, just talking about how annoying the market usually is in March,
Yep.
and there really shouldn't be a whole lot of panic. These are just opportunities and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully we can get rid of March soon and start cooking again.
Well, and I was saying, I think it was last week. I was having a conversation with Yi, and I think Virus and I talked about this too. Coming into this time, basically every year you can almost take a vacation in March. And enjoy the time to do some extra study, maybe do some paper trades. but literally just sit on your hands until you find the perfect setup. Be extreme. If you're extremely patient in March, you can probably make as much money as you normally do on far fewer trades.
Yeah.
Because the activity, due to the fact that the market is typically selling off, this is when we get the heaviest activity among these momentum penny stocks. And that's really your greatest opportunity on those perfect setups, just to go in, knock out some profit and walk away. If you don't get one tomorrow, you'll get one the next day. Maybe it takes 3 days. Maybe you only get one a week. But if you're waiting for those perfect setups, you can cover all of what would be considered that loss of activity just with those few trades. And it frees you up to spend more time with your family,
Exactly.
And who couldn't use that?
Yep. March is usually the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is reconciliation time before tax season. That's all this is. Yeah. And I mean, well, there is a little more to it. I mean, we've had a historic pump on the market for the last 4 years due to the deflation of our U.S. dollar and the infusion of all of those fake dollars going into the market. This is where those dollars find their way into pockets. This is that period of time, guys.
Dollars.
But it also gives you an amazing opportunity to position yourself for your long-term carries too.
Yep.
Look at the discounts that we see on NVIDIA, on Tesla, on AMD, Virus's favorite,
AMD, Husa. I'm going to keep quiet. 5,000 shares, and then you got 28 to 45. Done for the day. Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
That'll do it.
Very nice. Good job.
Nothing like a little 1250.
Yep, exactly. Who says you can't make money on a stock that's down 80%?
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. Beautiful.
Get out of here, Luna.
Jogs.
Yep. Go put some more miles on those joggers.
Yeah, no, Luna runs too much. Too much.
Those people that are addicted to running are addicted for a reason. Like, you go to the gym, you feel that pump, when you work past the pain, it feels so good. It's the best high in the world, man.
It does feel good. Feels amazing. There goes GV, Justin. So same resistance at 570, but it looks good. $5.70.
Oh, Patricia, I run numbers like 24 hours a day. Numbers run through my head while I'm sleeping.
Yeah. Like for what? Like Patricia, like for levels? Is that what she's asking about, Josh?
I think she was talking about how fast we figured out the profit margin on the 5,000.
Oh, I see. 1250. Yeah, you're still in that thing though, right, Justin? Yeah, hopefully you get a breakout here. But again, let it drop, let it consolidate, and you have a chance. Right? Give yourself a chance.
Trickle, I would probably expect that to happen more tomorrow than I would today. I know that seems weird going into a Friday, but Sound is a weird stock, man. A really weird stock.
Mm-hmm. Looks like anybody that's holding AGMH, it's still sitting above the VWAP and the 200, guys. So pray that this is the bottom. Marla, are you still in there? Oof. Doche sold this thing and went to drop the kids off at school, I think, or daycare. He's gonna say, damn it, kids. Damn it. But anyways, $2.95, $3 double top. Yeah, no. We say 1250 because it's not actually 1250, George. 12 it's an expression. It's like 1250 is like, you know what, you hit your daily goal, or like happy day's work, or like like an expression like, okay, that was a nice little day's gain.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do exact math.
Yeah.
I thought it was 20%. Was it only 20 cents? Did I screw that up? That's my bad. That's my bad. Sorry about that.
24. So there you go, 24 cents. Your 2 cents now, Isabella. So, yeah. Right. But you notice how, again, you could have waited a little bit for consolidation, right? Yeah, we have a 1250 GIF in Discord. Yeah, it's an expression. Here it goes. Just break out and go. There's an SD band sitting at 24 cents, so you're gonna have some resistance there.
What's wrong, baby?
And then you have, again, GV still has that 570 resistance for you, Justin. So that might have been a good sell, but hopefully it keeps popping.
Do you need a tool or something?
Is your snow gone, Josh?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You live in like much warmer weather, so your snow's gone quicker.
Yeah. It's been stupid windy
Yeah.
last couple of days. And yeah, we're supposed to get more, but our spring storms are so strange, man.
Yeah. Yeah. George? Yeah, no, for sure. Sounds good. Again, don't forget to smash the like, guys, if you haven't already, please and thank you. If you haven't, what are you waiting for? Hit the like, hit that subscribe, all the fun stuff. Snow? Yeah, we still have snow on the ground as well, but melting though.
Yeah, but you guys are like 8 degrees of latitude farther north than I am.
I
So
know. Yeah, you can still go skiing without weather.
you bet.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, the roads are so annoying when it melts though. It's like it's water all over the place. All over the place. I need a car wash. Damn, they really slapped KITT from the top, so that was a really good sell. Raven. Really good sell. PSTV is looking better, isn't it? Not bad. Not bad at all. PSTV.
Yeah, it's going to be all about whether or not it can get through that supply zone.
Yeah.
The resistance is power.
Yep.
Yeah, we are too, Troy. Like, I mean, I've still got mud all over the property, but
Muddy. TNXP, $16. It's a nice looking chart with the double top at $16, but nice looking chart. Car wash? I don't think so. Car wash. Car wash movie. Like 1976? This one? No, I haven't. Oh, George Carlin is in this movie? Dang. That dude is funny. Funny.
oh, rest in peace, man. One of the greatest. He was trying to tell the world the truth before anybody was listening.
Yeah. Yeah, I found him like 2 years ago and I was listening to him. It's like, wow, this dude is like funnier than most of the dudes like that do comedy now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he was classic, man. He was so unafraid. You know,
Yeah.
that generation of comics were a different breed, man. They were just amazing. But that
Yeah.
was back in the day when we laughed at jokes because, you know, they were jokes, you know.
Yeah.
Not allowed to laugh at jokes anymore. There's too many soft people.
There's another dude that did comedy and he would smoke all the time. Like white skinny dude. I don't remember his name though. I don't remember his name. Virus? I don't know. Maybe that gives
Oh
you a
gosh. Timothy or not Timothy Leary. Dennis Leary was amazing. He constantly had a cigarette in his hand.
yes.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, Bill Hicks. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Bill
Oh,
Hicks.
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That dude was funny too. Wait, you live in Lloydminster? It's a bit of snow, but starting to make muddy fields. Oh wow. Yeah, you don't live too far away. Lloydminster. Ooh, Canada. Ryan? Yeah. Yep. They're supposed to laugh? Yeah. How is Rich? Uh,
Oh, Willie, that's easy to explain, man. I mean, the simple explanation is this. Um, without without American commerce, the entire global economy collapses overnight.
yeah.
People in America, okay, look, Americans do not understand. Like, you are the consumer race of this planet. Like, just wrap your head around that. Okay. So the idea of debt is really nothing more than that. It's just an idea. Fiat currency is a farce to begin with. Like, the loss of the sovereignty of our dollar to the Federal Reserve, an unelected an unofficial arm of the federal government, a privately managed and controlled arm of the government. That was the downfall of real money. And now, dude, it doesn't matter how high that damn number goes, dude. We could be $157 quadrillion in debt. What does it mean for the economy? Absolutely squat. Squat in the real sense of things. Because things will continue to operate just as they always have. You know, all of this stuff really is just another way to keep people mentally entrapped. Like, just back out of the bullshit, wipe your eyes clean, and just see things for what they are.
Perfect. Perfect. TNXP.
Amen to that, Willie.
Taxpayers. That's what taxpayers' money is for, Paul. To spend. Money is for spending. Taxpayer money is to spend. What do you think it's for? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyways.
We have to have taxes. We need roads.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly.
You know what? You know what? I've talked about this for years, man. I crack this joke all the time. You know, you get to a point where I'm just going to buy an island and move all of my best friends there, you know, and just make like an island commune, you know, somewhere where they don't get hurricanes or typhoons, and just live, you know, 75, 85 degrees every single day, do a little swimming, do some farming, you know, we can all just, you know, grow some food and stuff. It'll be fine. We'll be fine.
That's a nice little pop. Yeah, I read to 25 cents, Isabella. So
I love that, Ryan. That's awesome.
AGMH looks like it's going to touch. Yeah, it almost did. Yeah, it almost did 25 cents, but and then now it's coming back down. So Isabella, make sure you're getting some higher lows. If not, you know, you might have to take smaller losses, right? That's the thing. When you have a horrible entry, it becomes a fine balance of like, okay, am I still willing to let this thing go to break even or green, or do I take a smaller loss? You know, so
That's when you know, when I play those tight ranges like that, or if I'm getting in on a breakout and it starts to look really weak, you know, 9 times out of 10, it's better to just get out of the trade. Let it figure out exactly what it's going to do. Because if it's going to make a move, it's actually going to make a move. You know, it's rare that you see that head fake and then boom ski, right?
Yep.
Unless it goes to a crucial level, like what we're seeing right here. You know, if it can come down, touch that line, curl again, maybe we have an opportunity for an explosive move. But when it starts to hit those wicks, like Blaze has said several times today, when you see those wicks really struggling to break above that resistance level, you don't want to be anywhere near that trade, anywhere near it. Either take your profits or give yourself a chance to reset at a lower level.
Yeah, Trick. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet. You know, I think what's holding them back, and maybe Josh, you know, but I think what's holding them back is all the people that like all the people that are in jail, you know, all the issues they've caused from not having it legal. Because once you legalize that, then it's like, okay, like, do we let these people go? You know? or like what happens? Why is it not a crime anymore and stuff? So, but
Well, I mean, from a smoker standpoint, right?
mhm,
Um, I, I voted against it. We
mhm,
weren't ready. We were not prepared, and we certainly did not understand the sociological cost.
mhm,
Now, I have 5 boys. 4 of them are in their 20s,
mhm,
and obviously they were in their teens when all of this stuff became legal in Colorado. And here's what I'll tell you: it has had an absolutely identifiable effect on young people.
mhm,
Absolutely identifiable. And it's a cascade effect, and it is most unfortunate. With all due respect to, legalizing or making things illegal, I think people should have the freedom to do what they want to do. But creating a commercial environment where it is so easy for young people to get their hands on it. I mean, and look, I've been smoking since I was a kid, so don't take this the wrong way. But as a father, I had to take a more responsible approach to my view in the world. And ultimately, normalizing drug addiction is not a wise thing to do.
mhm.
It's just not. I don't think they should make it illegal now by any stretch of the imagination. And no, I don't think people should serve life terms for marijuana. I mean, give me a freaking break.
Mhm.
But for all intents and purposes, drugs and alcohol are bad for you. And a lot of people are preconditioned towards addiction, especially if they have relatively empty lives. If they're not spiritually in tune, they don't have a fulfilling scholastic career or sports career. Those kinds of things really lead people into the cascade of depression, and drugs only make that worse.
Mhm.
So, with respect to it, I love the doobie, guys. I love it. But for all intents, it's just not. It wasn't wise. It wasn't safe, and we've done irreparable damage to an entire generation of children. Irreparable.
Yep, yep.
And certainly no judgment here. Like I said, I do it too. So
Yeah.
I'm just worried about the kids, the effect it's having on the kids. And it's very, very obvious. And it's been painful for me to watch. I've watched a lot of my kids' friends, very good young people, just kind of fall into a life of mediocrity,
Mhm.
and it's so extremely sad.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Portland even reversed all of their decisions on that stuff, Willie.
Really? Dang.
Oh, yeah. Yep. They are reversing course, man.
Crazy.
Seattle is as well.
Yeah. For sure, carry on. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly, Kerry. Yeah, precisely. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he hates it. He hates it, SB. His entire principal philosophy. He lost his brother to alcoholism, and so it's a really personal thing for him. And albeit he's not going to judge you because you smoke, but at the end of the day, his statement has always been the same: no drugs, no alcohol, no cigarettes. It's not healthy for you, and if you want to be wealthy in your life, be healthy. There is no wealth without health.
Yep.
So, and all things should be done in moderation, anyways, you guys.
Except cookies.
Except cookies, yeah, which you should be eating 24/7.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly. See, you guys, they're good for you. Yep. Virus. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, but Troy, that hasn't regulation of the industry hasn't occurred either. Not in any area where it's actually been legalized. Like, what are they going to regulate? The THC content, which is in fact the problem, right? The stuff that they're growing right now, you get this 70, 75, 80% THC. Geez, oh, criminy. You cannot imagine what that does to a young brain.
Yeah. See, exactly, virus. At least one cup. At least.
Congratulations, Carrie. I mean, I definitely believe in the benefits of a glass of wine or, a nightcap of some really nice bourbon, having a stogie, I believe in that, but I definitely don't recommend as as a 30-year smoker that you smoke cigarettes. It's terrible for you. It's a horrible habit. And you know, some people can be very productive, highly productive when they're under the influence. But I got to tell you, 9.9 out of 10 people absolutely cannot. It's just bad news. It's bad news. How did we get onto this topic?
I don't know.
I mean, there's nothing doing. PT or PSTV is just taking its sweet time. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's starting to look a little struggle bus. I'm just saying, if it doesn't actually make a move into that supply zone.
It's done well coming from the bottom, though. Like that's yeah.
Yeah, it's been a beautiful bounce and
Yeah.
nice and steady. You know.
That's nice. Like you said, it just has resistance now. They really slapped GV. My goodness, straight to the abyss. But again, we knew this was coming, though. Like we were playing with the stock yesterday at $2, and then it went to $7, and the company has $600,000 in cash. Like, what do you think is going to happen? Right. So, and it's below the 200 EMA, and it's stalling at 570. So, straight to the abyss, right?
That's what overweight looks like, you guys.
And then AGMH is still holding above that 200. It's trying to find a base at 22 cents. Fresh radio. Ready?
Well, here's what I can tell you. You can find doctors to give you any message in the world that you want to hear. I know too many doctors. I'm intimately involved with too many doctors on too many important things. And I'm just going to tell you flat out, even as a personal trainer, brother, I'm telling you, the industry lies to you, bro.
Yep.
Lies to you.
All the time. All the time.
I remember when they told us that coffee caused cancer. I remember when they said that eating eggs raised your cholesterol and were deadly. And I mean, come on, man. For goodness sakes, when are people going to stop?
Yep.
Oh, goodness.
Eggs were bad? Really? There was a time where eggs were bad? Damn.
Yes.
Oh, my
yeah,
goodness.
man. You got to look it up, Blaze. You got to look it up. So back, I want to say it was in the early 90s.
Yeah.
Eggs were being accused of being super high cholesterol. And that they helped, and that they made what is it? It wasn't heart disease. It was something else. I don't remember. You'll have to look it up. But I've been up and down these roads with everything, man. Everything.
Wow, my goodness. Yep. Crazy. Very sad. How stupid it was. Yeah. Too much butter.
You know, I can tell you from experience. Here's a great example. They say that your lungs will never heal if you're a smoker, right?
Mhm.
That's what they say. Funny. My dad was a smoker for 45 years. 45 years. His lungs are perfect after 10 years of not smoking. Perfect. Not a lesion, not a scar, not a nothing. So, with all due respect to the medical community. Oh, and then there was COVID. Let's not forget about that. And you don't want to get me started on that.
Let's go. I wonder if Acorn is going to become a swing play at some point when it consolidates. I wonder.
I would love to see this thing just like blow right out of that supply. What did we ever find out exactly what happened? Was it an earnings report or something?
No, I think they announced an offering. I don't see any articles on TradingView. That's because I didn't really look very hard, but I thought it was an offering.
Yeah, but I don't see anything at all.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
I don't see anything on Yahoo. Maybe it was just one of those.
Yeah.
One of those flukes. One of the executives maybe sold his pot.
Yeah, TNXP looks really good. Free grammar. Yeah, it's been looking good.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Clarion announces expansion plans with Radnet affiliates in New York and New Jersey.
TNXP. How would you know, Jill? Like we were saying earlier, right? Like we were saying earlier. So you remember the analogy I've used on Stream Luna, right? You know, have you ever heard me say like eat off the floor? Like eat off the floor. Wait for the food to drop from the ceiling to the floor, and then you eat off the floor. That's what I'm trying to say, right? And that's the analogy we were using earlier. Like imagine you're in Vegas, right? Or don't imagine you're in Vegas. The only time you catch a knife is when you're a Vegas performer. If you're not a Vegas performer, don't catch a knife, right? If something is dropping like this, Jill, why the hell would you buy it? Like why even guess? Like, oh my goodness, it's a good level. Why would you even do that, right? Wait till it's like it drops like a tomato and it's consolidating, right? So imagine I'm standing on a roof, right, Jill? And you're standing on the floor, on the ground, and you're wearing a white shirt, and then I toss a watermelon to you. Would you catch the watermelon? I mean, it depends on the height. Would you catch it? The answer is no. Don't catch the watermelon. Wait for the watermelon to hit the floor, smash on the floor, and then go get a spoon and then eat off the floor, right? So when something is dropping this hard, it doesn't matter the reason for the drop or like your feelings. It really doesn't matter until you see that okay, like oh, you know what? Like it's consolidating. It's not dropping anymore. It's finding some support. At the very least, even if you do that, you have a chance of like setting a good stop loss or not losing a whole lot of money, right? So that's the idea. Mr. Fix It, yeah, doesn't work, does it? Jill, yeah. Jill. You like watermelons? Yeah, let the watermelon smash on the floor first. At least you don't have to cut it. It's open for you on the floor. You just have to eat. Then you can just lay on the floor with the watermelon and you can just lick the floor. Anyways, that's village things.
Dude, Dan, what about ashtrays in the back seat of every automobile? How about that? Yeah, I was going to mention that earlier too, Blaze. What you end up doing, you end up high on hopium is what happens. Like if you're trying to reason why the chart is moving the way it's moving, you're already upside down in the trade. Do not hit the buy button. Like you've got to get to the point where you're identifying clearly identifiable patterns in the chart. Don't try to assume you understand one move or the other or the catalyst behind it or whatever, because you don't. The best thing to do is just take what the chart is showing you and utilize the knowledge you have of those indicators, those indications that are appearing, right? Or those patterns that are appearing in the chart. Utilize that as your basis for your trade. We don't trade on constant down candles. We wait until it establishes a base and starts to make a move off of that base. Because too many times we've seen those bottom bouncers even give us, 2 weeks of a candle at the same level. And people go in and try to buy that bottom rather than waiting for it to give us a move. And what does it do? It turns south. It becomes that knife, that tomato rock that Blaze was talking about.
Yep.
So you have to be careful with that, guys. This is the psychology of trading that you really just have to bash into your brain. Your brain has a tendency to just want to understand why. Curiosity is the strongest trait among human beings. So if you're trying to use reasoning for activity, don't.
Yep. Dang. Did TNXP ever do a split? Like, how the hell did this thing go from 50 cents? Oh yeah, they did a split.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Look at this nastiness. Fish.
Dude, that's Mullen style right there.
Yeah. At least this one did the split crash to 8. So they actually did a split. The split was at like $17. Actually, no, yeah. Like 15, 16, 17, 18, like somewhere around this price is when they did the split. And then the stock crashed to $8 after the split, $7. And then now it's basically coming back to the same price. So if you were holding this thing at like 10 cents, it basically came back to 10 cents. $17, $18, the equivalent of 10 cents.
I cannot believe that company has survived as long as it has, Blaze.
Yeah. Yep. Craziness.
I know it has a history of running, which I think is why there's so much intrinsic interest in it. But
exactly.
Do not diamond hand that one, guys.
Yep. Watch now that we said that, we're gonna go to $50 and then crash. Craziness. Acon is just failing at $1.50, so there's a lot of resistance there.
Lol, Willie.
Yeah, Marla, did you put a stop?
Oh, okay, Paul. Yeah, I was reading another article about it, and the article doesn't make much sense to me other than maybe people were buying in hoping for some sort of a cash partnership
Okay.
that they were exploring, but I didn't know about that. I didn't see that news anywhere.
Yeah, that would have been so nice for Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Short.
Yeah, thanks for that. I needed some clarity to understand.
Short. Paul, more research, please. I'm kidding.
Well, and in that situation, the trying to reason that is fine. We're at a bottom. Is it worth it to try to play that bottom? And with news like this, man, offering news always hurts my feelings.
Yeah.
Especially from a company that is constantly just ATMing their investors. Like Senestech.
You hate that stock. TNXP, another pop. Oof. Pops on pops. Yep. It's going to $50 now, isn't it? SOBR with the pop as well. SOBA. SOBR. Will be all right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yep.
Nice trade, D.
Yeah, that was nice. 83. Yeah, that was nice. Especially since that's a beautiful demand zone there. Just consolidate green zone, right? Look at that. Same idea, right? Does Acon look the same as like SCNX, Jill? It does, right? Don't catch the watermelon while it's coming in from the sky. Just step back a second, let it smash on the floor. And then you see it sitting on the floor, you're like, oh dang, the watermelon is on the floor. The green zone basically puts like a piece of paper for you so you can eat, It's like a plastic paper thing. It's like, okay, you can eat now, Jill. Eat. And then pop. You know?
Those
I'm
are
done.
solid plays, Willie.
Yeah. Tesla, PLTR, Palantir or PLT? NVDA and BTC. Very nice. Oof, look at it go. SCNX. Honeycomb.
I'm not
Honeycomb.
allowed to do that without my wife, Luna.
Oh, yeah. Victoria's Secret. Yeah. It's like buy D. Buy.
I know their secret. They pay a lot less than you do for that product.
Yep. Did you? See, my question is like I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Why is someone that is stepping down still leading the damn country? Like, can they kick him out already? And like, if someone says I'm stepping down and they actually sucked, like they sucked.
And what's even worse, dude, here's the irony to it. You ready for this? Okay.
Yes.
It's really simple. Donald Trump took away the tariffs, the additional tariffs.
Yeah.
And he very specifically said, now look, we can be done with the additional tariffs. You guys are doing your job at the border, north and south, right?
Yeah.
So then he explains, he even sent a message on social media. Can someone please explain to Governor Trudeau that the tariff system that we have in the US now is called reciprocity? And he should learn the definition of that word. Okay? That's all there is to it. If you want free trade in the world, reciprocity is exactly what every country should be doing. That means that if one country has a 10% tariff, the country that they are tariffing also has a 10% tariff. That's equal reciprocity. This is the simplest trade system in existence that can be put on global trade. And what is the world doing? They're completely freaking out about it as though this is some complicated scientific experiment that Donald Trump is doing. He's just going to take over the world with his reciprocity. You know, there's so much stupid, dude, so much stupid. Like, look, man, you guys study a little bit of macroeconomics, learn about what tariffs actually are, understand trade between countries and how assets change hands. And once you have a few years of macroeconomics understanding, then you can have some emotion about it. But until you understand the whole of the picture, like, dude, genuinely, everyone should just calm down and sit this one out.
And scale it on the dips. Scale it on the dips because you'll be happy at the end of the day. Happy. How many more days does he have? I think, isn't it like October or something? But I think it's the next election is October, right? In Canada. Ridiculousness. Unbelievable.
The Canadians are the kindest people in the world to have dealt with that unbelievably crazy psychopath in office for as long as he's been there. Ugh.
That's a very nice scalp, George. Yeah, it's stalling too much below 150, right? So, yeah, I think that's a good spot to be exiting. Like if it's just sitting there like that, yeah, I think you're fine, like getting rid of it. And then at some point, if it gives you a nice dip again or breaks down, then you can play with it. But yeah, I think that's
come down to that. What is that? 130, right?
Yeah. The bottom pivots. D, you made $500 in that trade. You're not gonna regret it. You'll be okay. $500 a day, isn't that's more than you make at work, isn't it? Right? Most people don't make $500 a day. You made that in 5 minutes. Well, not 5 minutes, but less than 8 hours. So,
dude, that is a solid day's income,
right?
Seriously.
Yeah.
That's over $100,000 a year if you can do that consistently.
Exactly.
Oh, Virus, we know the only thing you lie about is Blaze's height.
Yes. Exactly. Almost 2 days. Isn't that crazy? Right, D? The stock market is the only place we make $500 in like 30 minutes, and we're like, damn it.
Yeah. You're like complaining because there's not another opportunity, right?
Good, Baruch. How are you?
What's happening?
Use.
Is it Baruch or Baruch? Because I like to use people's proper names.
Yes, I just butchered all the names, Josh.
No, I think you did it right. I think you may have. See what I mean, Virus? That's what I'm saying, man. We all know.
Yes. Come on, give us more squeezings, please. We need more stonks. More stonks. Acorn. Did you get rid of Marla? Did you get rid of this thing, or you're still in there? I mean, it's still holding about 20 cents, so I think if it stays above that, you have a chance. But you have a chance.
Blaze doesn't change light bulbs, Troy. When he's not trading, he's eating cookies.
Yep, exactly.
Trick question.
You're in at 22.85? Okay. You better start praying. Pray, Fresh Radio. Yeah. Hopefully you don't get any more lows. Because if that thing breaks below 20 cents, yeah, you might be done.
Well, they used to be, Willie, but they're definitely not for everybody now.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair spot.
I stopped loss at 24 and bought back. Beautiful. Yeah, good.
Very nice.
It's better than, staying at 25 cents, 26 cents back to 21, right? Like, and people always complain about stop losses, but I'd rather you sell at 24 cents and buy back at 21. You didn't just lose 3 cents. If it goes back up to 24 cents, guess what? You just made money. You're not getting back to break even, you're making money.
Yeah, and that would have been a 15% loss, man. I mean,
Yeah.
that's big. And that's another thing that hurts with the pennies, man. This is why you have to be so careful and utilize those stop losses, because those percentages, gains and losses on penny stocks, anything under 30 cents, 50 cents even,
Yeah.
is incredibly dangerous, man. That you can have one of these stocks lose 50% of its value in a just heartbeat, one candle.
Yep. 6.3 earthquake strikes Chile region. Chile.
It's pretty normal.
Earthquakes. Yeah. Kruger, AVGO, Costco reports earnings tonight. Does Costco ever miss earnings? I feel like Costco is always making money.
No, man.
Costco.
If they miss earnings, it's because they built another 100 stores or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yep. Costco. Why does PSTV look like it wants to cook?
Because it's still just grinding away at these levels.
Yeah.
I do like that higher low.
Yep. Especially like a retest of the 200.
Uh-huh.
High of the day isn't that far away. It's only 60, 61.40.
It's another 10%.
So that 28. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad, Marla. That first scalp. I'm really happy you saw that 28 though. Good job.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah. Again, we all knew that 28 was going to be a problem anyways, right? So inflation, SB. Inflation.
Another truly wildfires. We can get into that another time too.
Yep. Yep. Troy, that's a really nice chart, isn't it? Like, really nice chart. I'm going to take a screenshot of it. I have a screenshot somewhere, but I'm going to take it again and put it on stream.
The best and most instantaneous way to lower the price of goods globally is to produce more gasoline and diesel. It's tried and true, and it's worked as long as we've been a modern economy. It's not greed. It's not, I mean, yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. I'm not going to eliminate that from the equation. I'm being realistic, but greed is not what drives inflation. Many modern corporations, especially in the food industry, because their margins are so small, it's profit by volume. So the idea is they want as many people buying products as possible. And even if they have small margins, that number of people can make up for the overall cost deficiency, right? So it's really very, very simple. Fuel drives economy. And if we have a shortage of fuel, like we do basically right now globally, the cost of goods is going to remain extremely high. When it costs a tank or a carrier ship, cargo ship, twice as much to fuel, what the hell do you think is going to happen to the cost of goods? Like, that is the basis of it, you guys. Energy policy is economic policy.
Okay, let me pull up. This is the chart Troy posted in Discord. Yup, absolutely. Mullen from all-time highs. Yeah.
Good
Yup.
Lord.
100 and yup. Like, you're never getting back.
Dude, even Bitcoin took 15 years to go 180,000%. Like, holy crap.
Never getting back.
Jeez.
Yup. Crazy, right?
Oh my God, that's 180 million%.
I think
My
it's a
bad.
million, yeah.
Maybe I should have looked.
Yeah. Never getting it back. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yup. So don't diamond hand. Otherwise, you're going to need 180 million. Yeah. Don't diamond hand, please. Do. From a year ago, it's more now, isn't it? Yeah, after the split and then the crash. Yup, crazy.
Sky, you have a total misunderstanding of the industry.
Yeah.
My wife works in the industry. Her family's been in the industry for 75 years. So that's absolutely not accurate.
Yeah. True. SCNX.
Keep in mind that the elites are business people too. And I don't deny who they are and what they do. I don't. I understand it intimately. And I mean, here's some of the difficulty that we face is that people make emotional decisions based on very limited information and very limited understanding. You know, I'm not trying to talk down to you or patronize you at all. My point is to be very direct. You know, I have a deep and intimate understanding of these things because I'm directly involved.
Give us monies. Yeah, as soon as you saw that thing, they popped it. But that's fine though.
Oh, absolutely. See, and that was my concern. You get that one candle and it's like, boop.
Yep. And back down.
Yeah, we're pumping. It's that GIF. It's the GIF with the two dudes at the computer, right?
Exactly.
Oh man.
Acon is still trying to break out. Dang, that was a really nice bottom actually at $1. It was very nice.
I should have played it.
Yep, those 5,000 shares.
Yeah, that took some guts, man. I gotta pound the fist on that one. That was a good one.
Yep. Virus, the options cooking lab is full of criminals now. It's criminals all over the place. All over the place, criminals. But again, same idea though, right, Jill? Like if I really zoom out, like if I really zoom into this, right? Same idea. Like, don't catch the watermelon while it's falling from the sky, right? Why would you do that? Why? Why are you doing that? Why? Wait till the watermelon hits the plastic green paper, right? And it's consolidating, right? And then most cases you want to wait for a curl anyways. But if you're gonna take a gamble, might as well gamble when it's consolidating.
And
then
all 5 of those candles hit exactly the same
Yep.
number, like exactly the same number.
Yep, exactly. So there you go. Virus, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Cooking in the options cooking lab.
I heard a rumor, Luna, that Mullen produced a couple of trucks for somebody, but I don't know.
Luna Mullen. Mullen only sells their vehicles in the metaverse. Like, oh, we sold some vehicles that it wouldn't bounce. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. That's why sometimes it's advised like you wait for the curl, right? So you see signs of like a curl, but yeah, I'm just saying like if you're going to take a gamble, right? It might as well be when it's consolidating and sitting like in the same spot, right? At least you have a chance. Like give yourself a chance. TBH.
All right,
Yeah, those.
Blaze. So just out of curiosity, man, what are your thoughts for ending this week on SPY?
I'm thinking we run into Friday. Virus wants blood.
Yeah.
Virus wants blood, but I think I'm hoping we run into Friday just like we did last week. So we can sell up today or sell up today, sell up early tomorrow. But then at the end of the day, pump it.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I do kind of like the consolidation that we're having around 570. So if we can keep consolidating around that level, and not break below that level, I think then we run into the end of the week. And then Virus was looking for a run next week. So
Hey, Virus, have you taken a look at the M2 money supply and global liquidity charts? You may want to, if you haven't in the last couple of days. They are fire.
fire. Two. Tight stop. 288. Oh, nice, George. Beautiful, right? Green zone. Let the watermelon fall and eat it off the floor. So your stop loss, tight stop loss. Your stop loss should be moved up anyways, right? Shouldn't be in the red anymore. You know, should not be in the red anymore. Yeah, yeah. Yes. Yeah, Spy definitely does drugs at night and then wakes up and then violence. Oof, Nanya, that's a really nice gain. Congratulations. I like it. AMD is trash. AMD is trash. Anyways, Virus is gonna clip that, guys, and then when AMD runs, he's gonna repost it. But it's okay though. Like, what's AMD at now? 0? Almost. No, these are pretty nice prices to be loading AMD though.
Oh, story, that sucks. I've been there. I've made that same mistake. Not with that particular stock, but certainly on similar tickers, I've done that.
AMD.
Like, that's how I discovered SENS. Funny enough. Another reference back to Senestech.
Yeah.
So SNES was the stock I was trying to trade out of and ended up shorting another. It was bad news. But it was fun. It was fun.
Yes.
As long as you get to keep your monies.
Hmm. I have
I
plenty.
think that's going to give us another one of those moves, Virus.
Yep, hopefully.
I think it's coming. Well, dude, Optimus will be in full production by November.
Optimus.
I am all over that robot, dude.
Yeah. Josh is gonna get that thing to work on the farm, guys.
I just need a maid. And I actually, what really would be even more helpful. I mean, my house is clean. Don't get me wrong, but I would rather not clean toilets if I didn't have to, right? So, but no, man, it would be super useful to have that thing. Like, especially with all the landscaping and property maintenance and everything I have to do. It'd be like, Tesla, go weed the garden.
Yep. Exactly. 350s. What's Tesla at? Let me take a look.
Yeah, Sky, there's not a whole lot of activity in much at all. Like, mid-range stocks seem to be playing the best today.
Oof. Look at that level. This is exactly what we wanted it at, the virus, right? Look at that on the left-hand side.
Mhm.
This is the daily two. So resistance, resistance, breakout, retest. Sheesh.
Now the question is, are you going to hold the puts to see if it breaks? I'm not.
Sheesh. Now I want some Tesla calls. Damn it, virus. Damn it.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. I'll tell you what, the Mexican president, for acting as tough as she did at the very beginning, she did exactly what she was asked to do and that she was declining to do at the beginning. So you bet the good things are going to come from Mexico as long as they continue to act as they should have been acting for the last 50 years. I don't know how you let a criminal cartel take over your country. Maybe Nayib Bukele needs to go down there and teach them how to actually operate an ethical and non-criminal country.
I'm pulling up the option chain set virus. You picked up 417s? April 17? Okay, I'm looking. What strike did you pick up? 350s. 350s.
Oh, you buying penny options, buddy?
He's buying expensive ones.
Now you're making me curious.
Expenses.
Expensive, dude. If it's under $10 for a Tesla option, you're doing okay.
That's true. That is true.
I mean, granted, that trade is not going to be for the faint of heart. You know, you're throwing down $600 a contract.
For these ones he bought 360.
Scheinbaum and Trump could work really, really, really well together. Like, I mean, I get it. She's got balls. She's a bit of a socialist. I'm not a big fan of that. But she's got big balls, man. And if they actually decided to work together, I mean, 24 months, and we've got basically a full elimination of that problem. We know where they are because we deliver drugs to them through our intelligence services. So.
Yesterday, according to the news, yeah, they did. That's why the market rallied. So I'm not sure why, we.
Yeah, but the news also said that JD Vance was yelling at Vladimir Zelensky, and that obviously wasn't true either. So I don't believe a word those people print. I don't really give a damn. Honestly, trying to play armchair president's kind of a silly job.
Yo.
Oh, gosh, me too, SB. For the sake of the Canadian people. That's exactly what we need, Jay. We need a North American coalition against the cartels, period. And this shouldn't even be a source of debate. Like the Prime Minister of Canada, the President of Mexico, and the President of the United States should be pretty much unanimous about the idea of eliminating drug traffickers and human traffickers. That should be a really, really simple thing to come together on. Like, what the hell is wrong with the world where we can't agree that behavior is unacceptable and a detriment to all of humanity? Crazy.
There we go.
Did you pick them up? Which ones you get?
350, same. April 17. April 17.
I mean, I think we're going to have some really positive news coming over the next few weeks. And I tried to explain this. In text in Discord. It doesn't ever come across well. But basically, you guys, we're a month into this, okay? And it takes time to realign a total misalignment when we're talking about global trade, governmental operations, border security. I mean, there's a ton of stuff going on, and people are just not being patient enough. Like, for goodness sakes, man, at least give the guy 6 months to get shit back in order. Like, I don't know about you, but life has been freaking miserable for 4 years. I am willing to give the man an opportunity. 5 years. I am willing to give the man an opportunity, at least 6 months, to try to get some shit together. Like, and instead of gnawing at your fingertips, you know, and constantly badgering and berating, maybe just sit back, take a deep breath, relax, man, relax. Nothing has gone south since January 20th. Nothing. We're in exactly the same boat that we were then, with the exception of now we got $1.7 trillion in new U.S. business investment, creating more jobs, over 100,000 jobs. This is just a month in. Give the man some damn time. Calm down, relax, breathe.
There we go. Virus, now I'm going to trash Tesla. Trash it. Trash.
That's the kind of idiocy I'm talking about, advisor. Like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's such a foolish non sequitur. Why? Why even make the comment?
Let's see. Oh yeah, PSTV is going back for that top. Going back for the resistance. The resistance. Okay, virus. That thing better give us just 1,000% virus, you know?
Dude, Paul, you know what I have a huge craving for right now?
There it goes.
Falafel, dude. Like, big time craving.
There it goes.
I don't know if you like falafel, but it just
Falafel.
ooh, sounds so good to me.
Sounds so good.
I mean, with the exception that the falafel itself is fried, is such healthy food too, man. You know, I know you're a fan of that.
A falafel.
Ooh, Luna, I like that too. Damn, what are you guys doing? It's gonna be early lunchtime for me today.
A falafel.
Oh, brother. Okay, so Paul, here's what you got to do, man. Alt tab and just look up falafel. I'm sure that you have a falafel. It's FAL falafel. Somebody help me. FALAFEL. Right? Is that right? FALAFEL. Falafel. Yeah. Delicious. Yeah, exactly, virus. Yeah, and I'm trying to say it in my head, like I can see it, but apparently I'm mentally dyslexic today.
Yeah, we were joking about it too, Doche. Like, as soon as you left, you had a really sweet entry too, like the bottom. You just had to go though, so you can't really. We were joking how you were going to be mad at the kids, but it did.
Yep, exactly, virus. Exactly.
Yeah.
Or like a mustard aioli is also very, very nice.
Y'all.
Like super herby aioli. So good, man. So good. I'm telling you, Paul, it's delicious, dude.
Oof. PSTV. From scratch? Iris makes a lot of food from scratch.
You should cook from scratch.
Yeah.
It's the only way to get any nutrition.
Yep. He does. Iris can feed us.
Hey, Emma, how are you?
Ayo. Ayo, ayo. Okay, let's see. What does the daily look like on this again?
Yes, we are talking about falafel. Hmm. It's my craving today. I have no idea why.
Josh wants some falafel.
They put French fries in your falafel, bro? What?
Downtrend
I mean,
test.
all Mediterranean food is just freaking delicious. I haven't found anything from Mediterranean cuisine that I am not a fan of. And there are some weird foods for sure. Like kefta is one of my favorite things in the world.
A kefta.
Beef and barley and seasonings, so delicious. Oh my goodness. We actually, so my uncle was Lebanese, and we used to call them Lebanese turds because he makes them like their little sausage style things, and they they kind of look like turds, but they're delicious. They're so good.
Hot sauce. Hot sauce is good at everything, isn't it? Or spicy.
Yeah, except cereal. Hot sauce is not good with cereal at all.
Yes, yes.
Specifically Fruit Loops. It's a terrible idea.
Yep.
Oh man, if you're gonna do Greek food, I would probably do like a gyro plate, which has oh goodness, what's the word? Shawarma. Typically like Kalamata olives and mozzarella cheese, like something simple like that, and then a big bowl of tabbouleh.
See, now I'm getting hungry.
Mm-hmm. Paul did it.
Paul, see what you've done?
See, virus, dude, you and me, man.
Need to cook together.
Dude, virus is just like the mega healthy version of me. That's all there is.
Yes.
I did actually, Dolce. So hey, listen, my brothers and I did a lot of weird stuff when we were kids. Like we were our best friends. Like we had friends out in the neighborhood, but my brothers and I got along so well. And we used to just do stupid challenges like who can suck the sour off of more tearjerker gumballs at one time. Like, and I mean, we made our mouths bleed competing, like it's one of those things, man. We were kids. We did lots of fun stuff. You're destined to have one, Paul.
Wait, what did you do, Doche? Oh, let me see. I don't think it's gonna play the sound though, but no, I don't want to sign up.
I don't know what that is, Luna.
What is the problem? I have no.
What in the what?
uh, it's funny with the audio. It doesn't play for you guys for some reason though. Yeah, it doesn't play for you guys. That's annoying.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Trickles. It was looking weak to begin with. Like it hit that resistance, just parked, and then got crapped on. So.
Yep. There's just too much at 150.
Yeah.
150. And then again, obviously they had that news as well, the J. So this thing is fighting to hold 20 cents. My goodness, AGMH. Raven, you're still in this one, right? It's fighting. It's like, please don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go.
SPY's lying to us, Dan. It's a trick. I'm not falling for it. I already made my puts monies. It's not sucking me in again so that it can run to 650 tomorrow. You know? Maybe I should just trick it and tell it I'm going to go all in short. Yeah. 565 hours. I want a real test, like a real test. I don't mind volatility on the SPY, but this is just silliness.
Up, down, abyss. SPY.
Yeah.
Another day trade. Dang, time went by fast today.
Yeah, it did.
3 more minutes, guys, and then I have to go do some one-on-ones. 3 more minutes. 3 minutes? Yeah, 3 minutes. Yeah, I just stayed away from futures and everything else then. Too much chaos. Up, down, up, down. Chaos at its finest.
Oh, and I wanted to make a comment about this earlier. I suppose now is probably a more opportune time since we're coming to the end of the stream. I just wanted to say, guys, that this morning, one of our members was struggling, having a hard morning. And it's actually been going on for a couple of days. And I just want to say to this community, man, you guys are freaking awesome. Like it wasn't even seconds after this person expressed their discomfort and their displeasure with themselves that basically the entire community came out of the woodwork to lift them up and pat them on the back. And I just want to tell you how much that means to me, you know, to be part of a community that genuinely cares so much that, you know, everybody's offering to help. You know, do you have questions? What are you struggling with? What can we do? We don't want you to go. We want you to be part of the family. You're important to us. You guys, that's exactly how we deal with people that are struggling. You know, when the fit hits the shan for all of us, sometimes the one thing that we need to get our heads right is just to know that somebody recognizes that we're having a hard time and may just have those words of encouragement to change our direction. So I'm really proud of this community. I'm really happy to be part of it. And God bless you guys for loving and caring about perfect strangers so much.
Yep. Absolutely.
I am Call Me Josh. Oh, that's right. I don't have access to that account on Discord anymore for whatever reason. Zoltan Physics.
Yeah.
Zultan. Zoltan.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know why you don't have access to that. I don't know.
Oh, I've got a feeling I understand why, but the irony to it, Blaze, is that the Zoltan account got crushed during the COVID farce, right? And I had the Call Me Josh account. It was fine. And then they gave me Zoltan Physics back, which is where I was posting all the stuff they didn't like. Yeah. And then they canceled Call Me Josh, which all I did on there was trading stuff. So it's like, I don't know. What are you guys doing over there? No, I didn't get hacked, Luna. I got straight booted from every social media platform on the planet. I was part of a medical research group that was, let's just say, declining to follow the narrative. Okay.
Let's go. Alrighty, Josh.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much. This was good. It's always nice when you comment and hang out. The people love it.
Well, I love you guys, man. I
Let's
love you
go.
guys. I enjoy the conversation. I like to have these on these slower days. I love to be able to come in and actually have some just good, meaningful, completely off topic conversation with you guys.
Yeah.
And the fact that we can talk about things like politics and not hate each other at our cores for it, even though many of us disagree. Like, the fact of the matter is, I freaking love you people. You're beautiful, and I love you, and I don't care if we don't agree on everything. Because one thing we do agree on is we absolutely care about each other and we want the best for each other. So as long as we maintain that, man, we can't lose. We can't lose. We're in this fight together. It's us against them. That's the way this is supposed to work. We stand together. We can't lose. God bless you guys. I love you very much. My heart goes out to you. Don't forget to bless another human being when you find the opportunity. Sometimes all it takes is an ear. Be ready to listen. God bless you. I love you very much, guys. Have a great afternoon.
Bye, everybody. We need to leave before, Dan starts talking trash.
Oh, my goodness.
I know, right?
Wow, that's beautiful, Dan. I love you, Blaze. I know you're at least 6 inches taller than that.
Then what? Unbelievable.
I love you guys. See you later.
Bye, guys. Bye. Let's go, story. Anyways, make sure you smash the like, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to join us in Discord, I don't know if we're still doing a class tomorrow. I think we're going to do like Saturday or something. But anyways, we'll figure it out. A dividend class, like a long-term investing class, which is actually the perfect time to be doing this. Smash the like before you go, and we'll catch you guys in Discord. Let's make some monies, please. Bye, guys. Bye.